Hello everybody, I'm Dr. X, and welcome back to my Let's Play series of Total War Shogun 2, where I'm playing the Oda campaign. Previously we saw that I managed to capture Awaji province from the Chosokabe, and Oda Nobunaga is moving his army into Awa province here, to conquer that as well, and hopefully he doesn't need to leave behind that many troops so that he can keep marching, take Sanuki, Iyo, and in the end also Tosa, so that we can defeat the Chosokabe and just kick them out of the war. Do need to capture Echizen here as well for that, but they will surrender in 2 turns, so probably either next turn or turn after they will do a sally attack to prevent this army from surrendering. So that's why I've got my 2 big stacks here, waiting for them to come for me. And then I can just use my my Oda Yari Ashigaru for the purpose which they are intended, and that is building a nice and strong spear wall. And hopefully we can hold off this this relatively powerful army in that way. All right, previous episode we ended the turn basically. I only have to push the button now. Nothing really much to do anymore, so let's do it. And let's see what the enemy clans are up to. So as you can see, quite a large Date navy coming in. And as expected, the enemy Chosokabe is sallying forth from the castle to attack me. So control large army, yes please. Let's do a quick save. And then fight this battle on the battlefield, because this is a very interesting battle, I think. Because their army is in quality, I think, a bit better than mine, considering that they are only using samurai. And my army is maybe a bit less samurai, but a lot more Ashigaru forces. So I think this can be a very interesting battle. So I do get to deploy close to a hill, that's nice. So what I will do probably is advance this army quickly over the rim of that hill, so that I can use the slopes there to defend. Let's see what the general has to say. Usually I skip this, but this is a nice interesting battle, I think. Some cheering Ashigaru guys.
あの首を取った者には褒美を与えるぞ。親切な御人が長宗我部軍をここまで導いてきてくれたようじゃ。はは、よかった。さもなくば奴ら。
Okay, this is not very interesting. Let's just do the battle. This is a quite nice hill, and it's luckily quite close to my side of the battlefield. So what I will do is I will set this army up on the edge of the deployment zone, quickly rush them forward to hold the line here approximately, I think, just at this split in this strange path, I think. And then yeah, the enemy will deploy here and they will start marching forward as well. Hopefully I can reach this point before they reach it, because otherwise we will get a melee clash here right on the top of the hill, and I want them to be marching uphill so that they have a bit of a negative to that. So let's look at the army. Let's see, we have some Naginata samurai, and I think they should be in the center of the formation. They are at the moment, so that's good. We have some Yari Ashigaru and Yari samurai. This flank also Yari samurai, Yari Ashigaru, and Yari Ashigaru. For once I actually like the auto-generated formation. Oh, I don't know what's happening. That was the wrong button, I think. I only want to select the main battle line. Let's double check. I've got some reinforcements. That's maybe nice. They can either make the line a bit more wide, or they can be used to plug some holes should a unit be close to breaking. And then yeah, this is good. I think the Naginata samurai are the core, the center of the formation. So these guys, let's put them in the middle behind them. And let's get these archers as well set up to the center of the formation. So that was this. Alright. Select all, group them together so that they don't split up. And I can see my reinforcements will be coming in from this side, which is just behind here, next to this hill. So they might be able to come in and march through the forests and the hills here. Maybe hit the enemy in the flank as they're trying to approach the mountain, or approach the hill here. So I think that will be a good plan. So let's start the battle for now. I can see that they've set up their army a bit wider formation than mine. So let's get my guys rushing forward. Should probably run them as well. Click the button. Quickly get into position. Okay, so they've got a bunch of generals, which I don't know exactly what they will do with that. They've also, as we saw, they do have quite some bow samurai. Let's quickly pause the game for a minute and see. So their general, 2 units of generals marching to the right, and 1 general staying in the middle of his army to inspire them. Alright, so that's no big deal. I should start to counter this group of generals, and I do have the perfect units for that, and that's the reinforcing army's cavalry corps. So let's grab the complete cavalry, make them group number 2, and just rush them to the flanks, I think. So let's see. Going around the right of these houses will put them, I think, in a nice position, but maybe I actually want them to go around the left. So let's for now just go to the middle, and then we can pick a flank which we want to approach. The rest of the army is not completely in the field yet, so I will wait for them and then group them in a nice formation to march here as well, because they're just foot units. So let's play again. Alright, this army of group number 1. Quickly pause because I don't realize exactly what's happening now. So they're somehow rushing in their samurai, their bow samurai as well. I don't know why exactly, because they could have just stayed a bit more out of range. Maybe they want to focus fire on my melee line, which is behind the archer line. So first things first, let's get these archers using flaming arrows and use skirmish mode. And then let's get, before I forget, all these Yari Ashigaru into Yari wall formation, which might be a mistake considering they're bringing forward their bow units, but yeah, we'll find out. So this group, I do see that these generals are moving more to the left here, so let's get them also a bit more to the left. Let's double check. The rest of this army is actually completely in the field, which is nice. So let's select them, make them group 3. Absolutely no idea what is a good formation for this group, so let's use Crane's Wing. I think that's the group I use most of the time. I think it makes sense. So it's a, if I look at it, then I think that most of the archers are in a good position. So let's play the time again. Alright, so they moved their bow samurai forward into a shooting position. I was hoping they might try to charge me, but apparently they didn't. Okay, here we go. So their generals are coming in from the left. So let's try to get these Yari cavalry in here to charge them down. So these katana cavalry can move to the left, right I should say. And then let's get the Yari cavalry to fight the generals, because they have the bonus versus cavalry. So we'll see what happens here. They are charging me, but as I can see, their right flank is not very well protected. So what I should do probably is get a unit or two charging in here to defeat them. But I'm not sure which unit for now, because my melee forces are kind of required to hold the center, because they are bringing in a big blob into the middle. Also here on this flank, I think I will use some cavalry, maybe the katana cavalry, to charge in here. But then this flank, what will I do? Because whatever I send forward will get annihilated by these archers. So let's hold for position for a moment and then let's see what their samurai are doing. Okay, so my guys are being chased back, that's okay. Let's pause for a moment. Okay, my katana cavalry is now being ambushed by the general. Okay, this army is marching forward still. Alright, let's see. Okay, it has now become very clear that this formation is not really needed and can charge forward into those samurai. Hopefully killing some of them. Let's get these archers shooting on the enemy archer as well. This is Yari samurai. They do all have a charge bonus, so let's not forget to use that. So the bow units should set up behind the melee line. Oh, this Yari samurai. Let's use them as well to charge into some enemy formations. This group needs to fall back because it's archers. These Yari Ashigaru, they can hold the line hopefully. Let's get some Yari samurai in there to help. Alright, his generals are dying rather quickly. Very nice. Okay, they did manage to make quite some casualties on my katana cavalry, but no real worries there for now.
Our general is in grave
What's this?
danger,
This is
my lord.
archers. Let's double check what's happening. So the center of the line, this group of Naginata samurai for example, they will not hold for very long against such an basically such a disadvantage in numbers basically. So let's do it like this. Let's also inspire those warrior monks to fight a bit harder. Let's get these guys into a Yari wall and then also marching forward. So apparently I did manage to get some of their samurai to break off the assault on the main line just by sending in my Ashigaru to harass their archers. So that's also quite nice. So same is happening on this flank I think. Yeah, there are some Yari samurai coming in. So let's shoot at them as well, because this group will quite rapidly lose the battle otherwise. Okay, this Yari cavalry group can charge down that group. And the other two cavalry groups can quickly march down the middle. Okay, they're forming up, that's nice. So these are all archers. Let's just focus fire on you. Oh, this is a group of melee forces. Shouldn't focus fire. Quickly pause again. Let's see if I can get this group to fall back. Because this flank will not hold. Rally the forces. This formation needs to probably get in here a bit more quickly. Yeah, so this Yari Samurai group is being surrounded, sadly. Okay, I did manage to break this one unit here on this flank. Ooh, apparently both my Ashigaru units here got annihilated. But at least they kept the archers busy for a while. The center of the formation, let's see. Oh, they're almost ready to do a demoralizing shout. So let's get ready for that. Just use it immediately. Because that's a quite powerful bonus. Ah, nice, as you can see. Rather quickly the enemy starts wavering. Okay, let's get these archers back, because they are being attacked by this Yari Samurai group. I'm saying archers, of course I mean cavalry. So let's get this general moving forward a bit, because most of the enemy formation is actually on the run, which is very nice indeed. Do a quick pause and let's review where I still need to get some guys moving forward. These guys are firebomb throwers. They're not very useful in this case. Nah, they might throw some bombs on this group, that's okay. They should skirmish. Let's see, this general can flank those guys. These are some Naginata guys, they should follow this general probably. Start shooting on this flank again.
My lord, a glorious victory will
have a melee
soon
group
be
here.
yours.
A useful melee group, I should say. Oh, very lovely this. Such a nice victory. Although this army got a decent number of casualties. I think most of the important units survived, so that's good. Let's end battle. Nicely decisive victory, of course. And now let's review how many casualties there are. So this one group of Yari Samurai got annihilated, but otherwise this army is still intact. From the other army, of course, most units didn't fight actually, so I think the Yari cavalry were the ones that did most of the battle. Yeah, the Yari and the Katana cavalry. So let's review the deaths quickly. Yeah, so these Naginata samurai, those two in the middle of the line, they did some quite good work. If you compare their kills, and then some Yari samurai, also some decent work. Some Ashigaru guys also, yeah, not bad. Then the cavalry, of course, especially the Katana cavalry, just annihilating the enemy. Very nice battle this. Let's see, so they lost basically everything. They have 245 guys remaining. No problem in conquering the castle next turn then. So Amako clan still, how do I say this, still gathering armies to advance on my provinces. Oh, this is actually rather unexpected.
Even the most heavily fortified castle is no match for
Yeah,
these
okay, very cool. Fire projecting mangonels. A Buddhist revolt in Awaji. So, why is that? Ah, okay. Yeah, that can happen, of course. So what happened is this monk used his ability to incite a rebellion, which is this army. So that's quite an annoying stack. So it's not big enough, probably, to directly challenge the castle, because this is relatively well protected. But it's also not big enough to send the army in to defeat it again. So this means that it will probably run around rampaging the province a little bit, and then it cannot do anything more, basically. Because I don't really want to send this army back, because I really need that to conquer the other provinces, basically. So what I will do is, or what I want to do is, I want to get this agent. Oh, he can't leave the port. That's annoying. Oh, it's still mostly trade ships. This must be a trade ship because it's on the end of the row. So it's at least 3 trade ships. Probably this isn't a trade ship, so probably they have 7 military ships. So if I bring in this navy, I could chase this one off, because this one will reinforce the battle. So let's do that. There we go. Now I can do what I should have done last turn, and that's merge the navies. And then I want this spy to get on board. Path blocked. My. Nonsense. He should be able to get into the fleet. Or do we need a port for that? That's possible. Alright, next turn then. This navy in the meantime should be doing something, probably. Yeah, just sit in the port over here. Recruit something. Awaji, some spear guys. Mangonels in Mino province. It's very nice. Although they are very slow, so can't actually reach the siege in any meaningful time, basically. Yeah, this army, I don't really have anything to block it. So they will take over Tamba province, but Kyoto is recently protected by the garrison. So what I will do is I will take this army. He should be using his experience. Gomo Yumi is additional accuracy, and Go Board is additional command. So yes, very much accuracy. And then let's see. Let's just auto-resolve this. It's only their last few remaining archers. Maybe I will lose a few men, but I don't think that many. Oh, actually 0. That's quite good. Let's peacefully occupy the castle. Repair it as well. And then take this army. Probably grab those mangonels, and then they should start marching this way. Just couldn't reach it. That's too bad. Okay, This monk, let's use him to march this way. Maybe I can actually sabotage this army to make sure that it doesn't move any further. Could try to assassinate a general. It's a lot cheaper than sabotaging it. But if I sabotage it, it cannot move and then it cannot take Tamba. So that's maybe nice, because that makes it potentially possible for this army to get close enough to defend it the next turn. So let's try that. And it fails. Then at least it doesn't cost all the money. This army should at least be besieging this castle. Alright, they have barely any archers, just one group. And I have 6 groups of archers. We have a lot of cavalry, which is not very useful in a siege. Do I want to do an auto-resolve on this? Yeah, let's just do it. I don't think I can do lose less units than the auto-resolve. Yeah, only 206. Nicely evenly spread out across the units. So they will be replenished basically next turn, I think. Let's peacefully occupy. Ooh, very nice. Oda Nobunaga increases in rank. So let's repair the castle. And then let's see. So he is now rank 5. What did I want to do at rank 5 with him? Because do I want to go into inspirational? Because I've got fully honorable. It's always useful. Is religious useful? Well, inspirational is very useful. But I only have 3 skill points. And I need 1 in religious to go to inspirational. And I want it to be max level at some point, I think. Because that's 1 additional morale. And living treasure is only happiness. Or do I want to go into intimidating? So less resistance to invaders and reduces morale of enemies. But for that I need cavalry commander and field attacker, at least both 1 point. What to do, what to do. Could also go into Ashigaru commander, of course, and then siege expert. So this is 4 additional morale for Ashigaru units. Nah, that's not that useful. Let's just go this way. Alright. Now it takes roughly forever for him to level up again. While I'm here, can I recruit anything? No, not yet. What I can do is march to the next castle. But I kind of need most of this army in this province. So what will happen is this army... Huh. Actually a nice mix of units, I think. With some bow cavalry. Right, they will get here probably next turn. Try to fight me. Well, I think I can handle it. Let's see what I can do here. Is it possible to bribe any of these tiny armies? I don't think so. There's all... Ooh, this one is super expensive. Yeah, it's mostly samurai. Let's just demoralize it. Doesn't really help, I don't think, but... Let's see if I can do at least something. And he should probably assassinate this guy. That's a quite nice chance of success. Oh, And again, another army in the way.
殿、できません。
Still want to assassinate that general. And there's also a general here, okay. Oh, that's too bad. He just couldn't reach it. Yeah, all this stuff is way too expensive to bribe. I'm also not making all of that much money. Next turn I am, because I reconquered Echizen province, which is quite wealthy. And let's see. I think that's all the actions for this turn. Well, let's use this ninja to again sabotage a bit here. 90% for the castle gates, at least he won't die from it. Now, slowly but steadily, he should be getting experience, so at some point he can get rank 6, which is nice. Some cheap actions to do. I do want to get this Mitsuke over to here to just maybe get rid of some of these agents. So should also go to this port, so that he can join the ninja and help with subjugating the islands. And let's see, so 477 left. I do think I have some more guys. So I'll just try some demoralizing. Do we have some other agents which can do something? Okay, demoralizing worked. He's overseeing this settlement, so that's okay. Do I still need... I mean, I can use the Mitsuke here to... he's mostly apprehension, actually. Why is he in this castle, then? I think to help with repression. But it's really not needed anymore, this province is completely under control. The Eko-Eki are almost completely annihilated. And that guy is helping 25% with tax rate. So that's nice for the income, at least. Here the Echo is also almost completely destroyed. Nah, I can't really afford to take him out, that's the problem. Should be getting some more income from other sources, like upgrading rice exchanges into merchant guilds. And beyond, actually, because there is another higher level which gives you 2000 wealth, I think. So this one gets you 1000 wealth, and then the next one, the Nobunaga, gives you 2000 wealth. So I should be upgrading into that direction, probably. Okay, alright, let's see. This guy is still here, he's improving taxes, that's useful. This guy is improving taxes. He has 1 point left. Oh, I want to put that into sensor at some point, of course. This guy is also improving taxes, and all the other units have been used. He can stay here to get rid of the Eko-Eki completely. Let's double check how long Takeda will last for now. So still have a total of plus 19. So potentially in 2 or 3 turns they will declare war on me. So then I need this army. Most definitely on this flank. Because this army can defend this border. This army is here to block any naval invasions from happening, because I don't really have a navy to do that. Alright, for now I think this is okay. Let's end the turn and see where we end up next turn. So he's also trying to get a revolt happening in this province. Or maybe he did a demoralize, I don't know. Did he try to bribe my castle? be actually. Alright, this was expected. Let's just take an auto resolve. They will easily conquer this castle. Yeah, they will keep raiding. Alright, now I have a choice here. And I think I should do this battle by myself on the battlefield. So let's do a quick save. And then fight the battle myself. Because I think, although the balance of power is very much in favor of the rebels, I think it's doable for me to win it. As long as I can get rid of their archers in some quick way. Because they are the most dangerous, of course. And we have, how do I say this? We are equally matched as far as archers go. And I do have this samurai retainer unit, which is really my main unit of for defeating the enemy. So give me 1 second. Alright, yeah, I don't know where they're coming from, so this formation is alright. There's a small group coming here. So one group of bow Ashigaru is okay here, I think. This group should sit somewhere where they could be useful. This flank. Yeah, oh, hold on. Let's get that group to that flank. This group here. This is just melee forces, so let's get one group of Yari Ashigaru. Let's just set them up on this side. These two guys, set them up here. Alright, use fire arrows. Okay, they're shooting at the bow Ashigaru. No, they're spreading their arrows around. Okay. Spread the love, guys. Spread the love. These guys should also be using fire arrows. Because here they just kill easily a quarter of a group of Yari Ashigaru before it reaches the walls even. So here some climbing is happening.
Is in grave danger, my lord.
So let's quickly pause the game. Because this group of archers will be overrun. Let's send them this way. And set this group of spearmen here. In Yari wall, of course. Okay, this group might need to fall back and block this path. Just run. Okay, this group is being shot at, that's annoying. Okay, these archers need to fall back. And this group needs to quickly block this area as well. Hopefully I'm not spreading them out too wide, because that could get problematic. Let's get these guys on the walls here. Okay, I should have expected this. They're trying to come around this this flank. So let's get the samurai in there to kill them. Okay, there are not enough archers within range to actually do some damage here, so let's fall back. Just use counter fire on that group of bow Ashigaru. This group should be shooting into that group. What are they doing, these stupid archers? Continuously trying to get into melee for some reason. Okay, fire arrows will take a while to recharge, so hopefully my Yari walls can hold out just long enough for the enemy to fall back. So on this side we are winning, slowly. But I don't think any other battles are really in my favor. Maybe this one, because these samurai are just a lot better than these Ashikaru. Don't know if these archers are actually doing some good damage here. Alright, this is very nice what's happened here. So let's set the samurai up to flank this group. Because that means that I can get them to fall back as well. The nice thing is, I think, that because my guys are with improved morale, they do hold out for just that little bit longer when the battle's maybe not going completely in my favor. So that's very nice. Right, the samurai. Okay, this group is now fighting for its life, basically. But I think I will manage to shatter this group as well, and then charge into the back of this one, probably shatter that one as well. Okay, very good. Right, I think that's probably it. Let's get these archers hiding behind the walls to just shoot at the remaining archers. Let's get these spearmen out of missile range, because it would be a big shame if they completely die. Right, they're just quickly losing units on this side as well. Very nice. So, like I said, doing the battle by myself, usually when the odds are against me, I can win a siege battle like this, because defending a castle is not that difficult, luckily. Especially if you are not outgunned by archers, basically. Which was the case in this case, so let's end the battle. Nice heroic victory. So when you are outnumbered, just hide in the castle, wait for the enemy to climb the wall and lose some guys there. And then use the Yari wall to your advantage. So very nicely done. Oh, they lost actually everything. Oh, that's so very nice. Oh, right, of course. Tamba province was captured by the... Who are they? The Yamana? Excuse me. Yeah, of course, army was crushed. Demoralization attempt, but it didn't work. Bribe attempt. Okay, so this guy tried to bribe Awaji Castle. I guess, yes, okay. Disease. Sagami province has disease. Okay. -2 happiness. Okay, that's quite annoying. So probably we are in the red now, yes. Which means I should recruit a unit here to just counter that. Let's grab some Boa Shikaru. Or do I have something I can send forward to just crush that rebellion? No. Okay, let's just leave it like this. Which ninja got detected? Oh, this guy, okay. So let's first repair this stuff. Might double check that for a moment. So 6 turns and then I will get Matchlock Ashigaru. Alright. What can I recruit ship-wise once the tech comes in? Gunpowder Mastery gives me Siege Tower Bune. So I think that's a medium Bune with 45, something along that line. 40 Marines, so 40 guys with guns and 5 guys with melee. So it's basically sort of like a big Kobaya, but with guns. Let's just call it like that, because they have close to the same number of men on board as the Bow Kobaya. But of course they will be shorter ranged and a lot slower than the Bow Kobaya. Because I think the firebomb, or sorry, the matchlock Kobaya, I think for that you need a bigger port. Yeah, you need to dry dock the highest level port for that. Because of course the matchlock Kobaya is very fast, has 30 matchlock armed guys. It's also quite cheap, so matchlock's very good at sea. So at some point maybe I will research into that, but I'm not sure if that will be that useful for now. This army. What do I do with it? So we have my main army here. Could try to just attack it. I mean, in the end it needs to be attacked anyway. But let's take that decision in the next episode, because this one has been running for close to 50 minutes now. So, I've been Dr. X. Thank you all for watching. Of course, if you like what you see, please leave a like or a comment, or even subscribe if you really want to see everything I do. Thanks again. Bye bye.